There is no ceiling, cap, or limit that could ever be placed on inspiration. It can be found anywhere. You can find it in the familiar, new, or exploring the unknown. Inspiration is unlimited if you're willing to tap into it. A lack of inspiration is like being locked in a black and white movie when you know good and well you have access to color. Adulting can have you caught up in the mundane of checking things off the list, and next thing you know, you are moving through day after day after day in black and white. Life is meant to be lived full and in color. Let's talk about inspiration. In the midst of doing all the things, you can do all things and chase your dreams. Stay encouraged as we go on this journey called life, tackling everything that comes our way while we shine our light despite any circumstances we face. No more downplaying or dimming your light, because through the good, the bad, and everything in between, together we can encourage over everything. My friend, let's talk inspiration. We often start out our week just plan in hand and on the go. No time for inspiration. But it's something that I think that we should definitely tap into and make sure that it is a regular part of the lives that we live. I seen a quote recently, not sure who said it, but it was: inspiration is when your heart and soul gets moved to the point of action. And that just hit me right in my soul, because I realized that there are times when we haven't even looked up to recognize all of the inspiration and beauty that surrounds us. And that is like the juju that like sparks new ideas and solutions and this and that. So what inspires you? Do you have time scheduled on your calendar for inspiration? And I know that might even sound like a weird question, like, why do we have to schedule inspiration? Well, because otherwise you'll end up days and days, weeks and weeks, months and months later and realizing like, oh my gosh, I've just lacked inspiration. So it should be a regular part of your schedule to enjoy life, like have time to play. You know, if you are all work and no play, it is time to make a change. You've got to reignite your source of creativity. When was the last time you looked up and admired the sky, the shapes of the clouds or the birds flying by, or watched squirrels playing in a tree, or even caught a beautiful sunset? When was the last time that you did that creative thing that you love? Like paint a picture or played an instrument or went for a walk or even on an adventure. If it's been so long you barely remember, I invite you to schedule some time within the next couple of weeks. If not sooner, then let's get it on the calendar. Did you know that being creative improves your mood, boosts your self-esteem and cognitive function, even your social life, and it alleviates stress and anxiety? Not only are these things great to get reconnected to within what makes your heart sing and sparks that aliveness, but also a great reason to try something new. So why not learn a new instrument, take up a new hobby, a cooking class, or just try something that you've always wanted to do? And if you're feeling a little apprehensive, try it with a friend, your kids, or even your boo thing. Are you feeling super adventurous? Then join a group and make some new friends. There's no limit, no limits. Make time to do and find what inspires you. Inspiration even coincides with your growth. Are you just letting life live you and teach you lessons? Or are you defining your growth by driving what you learn? Your growth is inspired. One of my favorite questions to ask is, who is in your ear? So, first of all, let me start by just congratulating you because you're right here with me listening to this podcast. Just you being here is a testament to your willingness to listen to more positive messages. So, a heartfelt thank you for connecting with me in this way. It is so special to me, and it's just a beautiful thing. So who else are you listening to that inspires you? This includes who you follow on all the socials, the TV shows you watch, news intake, like all of it. It's all energy being taken in. So do an audit of whose energy you are letting influence you, and just know it's okay to pause people for a little bit, do a little unfollow. If it's not aligned with you in this season, honor that shift and adjust because protecting your energy is a must. Who are your mentors, your coaches, or those that you look up to? Who's feeding you? Glow Antonimo is one of my favorite mentors. She does so many fabulous things, like help select students pay for their college, all because no one helped her pay for college. So when I hear things like this, not only is it inspiring just to see another heart so giving, but it also inspires me to think of what ways I can give back. What ways can I make a positive impact in someone's life or in the community? You see, inspiration opens the doors to so much more inspiration. You may get ideas on how you too can be a blessing to others. You may not otherwise be sparked to have an idea without seeing what others have made possible. When you see someone doing amazing things, it gives you that boost of encouragement that you need that makes it possible to believe that you too can go out and make a great impact. And when someone else is inspiring you, that's just inspiration on inspiration on inspiration. I love it. And that's the kind of energy that we need to keep moving forward. This episode is brought to you by One Hope. Calling all wine lovers. Did you know you can enjoy wine and donate to your favorite charity at the same time? With One Hope, proceeds of every delicious bottle go to some amazing charity doing incredible acts of service. DM me, cheers. Ask me how you can donate to your favorite charity while sipping yummy wines. To enjoy delicious wines that keep on giving, check out the link in the show notes. So now that we took a look at, what's going on around you, you also got to check your own inner circle. There's a quote by Lauren Alexander that I love. She says, "The best kind of friends to have in your life are those who inspire you to be fearless." Ooh, yes, yes. Inspiration is so tied to your own inner circle. It was Jim Rohn who said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Well, shoot. If that's the case, then it's time to get a new crew. I'm just kidding. There's nothing wrong with your crew. But maybe, I don't know, take some time to think about it, evaluate your situation. But in all seriousness, do you really want to be the average of the 5 people that you currently spend the most time with? And before you answer, really, really think about it. No, I'm not going to tell you to cancel everybody, get rid of all your family and friends and start from scratch. But I will say, reevaluate if these 5 people reflect back to you a person that you like and enjoy and are inspired by. Are you around 5 people that inspire you to be the best version of you? Do they inspire you to go after your dreams and do great things? What do your 5 people bring out of you? Is it your best, or are you just strolling with the rest? What I mean by that is, are you having inspiring, enlightening conversations with your 5 peeps? Do they fill you up and get you all fired up and ready to conquer the world? Or are your conversations more low level vibration filled with gossip, complaints, and negativity? It's time to reevaluate how your interactions make you feel. And if it's more positivity that you seek, share that observation with your friends. I mean, they are your friends after all, and you should be able to talk to them about these kind of things. Maybe you are the catalyst that helps rise the vibration of the group even higher. They may not even recognize that that's all y'all do because it's just habit. It's what you've always done, and you've bonded over problems, complaints, and negativity. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes we find that commonality of negativity, and that becomes the bench point of the relationship. So definitely talk with your friends, share this observation with them, and talk to them about, you know what, like, let's step our game up. Let's talk about dreams and what we want to do and more enlightening things. Anyone who's not up for it, cool, no worries. Friendships don't have to be over. It doesn't mean that there's any love loss. This leg of the journey just may be different for each of you. You don't have to be mean or even feel bad for recognizing and creating space for your own needs. You may just need to relocate some people from VIP access on up into the rafters. That's all, because VIP access is reserved strictly for positive energy only. Okay? Have a support system that supports you. If you don't have the inner circle that you desire, create the support you need and want to have. This season may require you to get down to business, and you might need a coach or mentor within your top 5, or a couple of buddies in a Facebook group or at school or work. In order to thrive, you can't be planted in bad soil. So make sure you are in an environment that supports you. And that includes the people, the places, and things that are surrounding you. Make sure that those things are inspiring you so you can thrive. There is no ceiling, cap, or limit that can ever be placed on inspiration. It can be found anywhere. You can find it in the familiar, new, or exploring the unknown. Inspiration is unlimited if you are willing to tap into it. So define what inspires your growth and allow it to unlock new levels within you. Evaluate the energy impacting you and your inner circle. Honor your needs and be willing to create and cultivate the support system you need. Be inspired so you can spark new ideas and solutions and reap all the benefits inspiration has to offer. Be so inspired by others doing awesome things that it in turn inspires you to discover how you can be a blessing to all those that you can impact. I would absolutely love to hear what this episode brings up for you. So DM me on Instagram and let me know. What I can tell you is you inspire me to shine my light in this world. And it is my wholehearted intention to encourage you to do the same. So until next time, remember, together we can encourage over everything. Thanks for tuning in. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a review. All you have to do is rate by lighting me up with some stars. And leave a few words. If you share this episode, let me thank you in advance for sharing positive messages, because we all know some peeps in our lives who could use an extra dose of encouragement. And I'm throwing virtual confetti right now to celebrate you for finishing this episode. I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for this to end. So if you want more, check out theshow.encourageovereverything.com for literally all things Encourage Over Everything. Stay connected and join the email list. Get that VIP treatment by being the first to know all the happenings and get encouragement sent right to your inbox. theshow.encourageovereverything.com has everything that you're looking for, from show notes and all of the info on today's sponsors. And if you are looking to connect with other fellow encouragers, be sure to join my exclusive community at the Encourage Over Everything Facebook group. I can't wait to connect with you in the next episode. Remember, there isn't anything that we can't get through, because together we can encourage over everything.